Welcome to the Carriker Chronicles, the People's Show. Checking the pulse of Husker Nation, brought to you by X-Cancer. Check them out at xcancer.com. I am in my pickup doing a gut reaction to Ochaun Mathis, the coveted TCU transfer, the pass rusher. He just announced a few minutes ago that he is committing and going to be playing for the Big Red. Hopefully being a black shirt, hopefully making an impact, hopefully making Big Ten's quarterbacks' lives miserable. He's going to be playing for the University of Nebraska next year. We're at a softball tournament. Been doing all sorts of crazy, fun things all day. Say hi to my daughter, Addison.
Hi.
She got like 84 hits today. Say hi to my daughter, Trinity. Scored the game-winning run in our last game. Not to brag at all, but I'm kind of a proud dad. Real quick, before I get to my full gut reaction, shout out to Cam Jurgens, shout out to Cam Taylor Britt. I have not been able to watch the draft as of today, so I don't know of any the most recent Huskers to get drafted yet. I will get caught up when I get home, but those are the two guys I know that were second-round picks. And Cam Taylor Britt was drafted by a former Husker great himself in Zach Taylor at the Cincinnati Bengals. So shout out to those guys and anybody else who's been drafted that I'm not aware of yet. Now, real quick. All right, you look at Ochuan Mathis. This is pretty cool because it gives us three legit pass rushers. You got Mathis, you got Garrett Nelson, you got Caleb Tannen. Now, some other guys look good in that spring game. Jabari Butler looks like a guy with a bright future. He's a freshman. Blaze Gunnerson. So if one of those guys could step up, maybe we go from having no legit consistent pass rushers in recent memory to all of a sudden maybe two, maybe three, maybe four. We will see. I don't want to get too excited too soon. But Mathis should come in and make an impact getting after the quarterback. Garrett Nelson's another guy. And what's nice when you have two guys or three guys or whatever we can get developed this summer before we go into camp this fall is all of a sudden now, if you've got multiple guys that are threatening the quarterback, you can't slide the offensive line protection one way. You can't just chip with the back. Okay, you can't put an extra tight end because you got two guys or three guys coming, potentially. Well, let's not put the cart before the horse. But we know we got Mathis and Nelson and other guys who look pretty good as well, including Caleb Tannen. Now, here's the deal. We have had a lot of guys transfer on this defensive line. Are we even going to be able to field the D-line? It's impossible. Okay, so Mathis is going to help us. Obviously, he's not an interior guy. But it is possible, and I feel crazy saying this, but we could maybe be better in a month, depending on who we get out of the transfer portal, because the coaches are going to try to rebuild this defensive line through the transfer portal the next month. When you're going after guys like Stephen Wynn Jr., who's a big, talented guy out of Alabama who's in that transfer portal who could come in and make an impact. Lamar Goods out of Florida, another similar guy. Devin Drew. Maybe we get none. Maybe we get one. Who knows? Maybe we're not better off. Maybe we are. I'm the eternal optimist, and I'm kind of rooting for this. But my point is, it's like, man, the D-line's been decimated, but who knows what could happen based on who we can get through that transfer portal. And I guarantee the NIL money that you can get at Nebraska, like Mathis, I know for a fact, has big NIL money on the table, from $250,000 to $500,000 that have been reported. It's the way of college football. Whether you like it or not, it's the way of college football, and there's big potential NIL money at Nebraska. It's almost like NFL free agents. Some of them go for the winning teams the most. The guys have already made their money. Most guys go, who's going to pay me the most? College football is what it is now. Love it, like it, hate it, be indifferent, but it is what it is. Nebraska's got big NIL money. Maybe they can attract some of those guys. All right. I didn't tell them we were going to do this. Girls, you ready? Until next time, Husker Nation, go Big Red, and always remember
to go in that dogs!
This show is brought to you by X-Cancer. Join the fight at xcancerstore.com and support your loved ones, your neighbors, and cancer fighters all over the world and help them gain access to revolutionary treatments. xcancerstore.com has a wide variety of t-shirts and merchandise supporting a wide variety of cancer battles so you can show off the colors that matter. Proceeds from each purchase not only help those at home, but also cancer fighters in Tanzania, Africa. Check them out at xcancerstore.com.